Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 511 headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Dupa podcast. I'm your host, Rob Griggs, here with the super producer, Ez McMahon.
Yes. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
I'm good, my man. How about yourself?
I am doing very well. Glad to be here.
Thank you for checking out the Super Duper Pod. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials, SUPA, DUPA, PLD. What up, Sarah? And online at HP53productions.com for our Herch and additional content such as our own Ez McMahon with the Easy Smoke and GM podcast. I know you guys are on vacation till smoke gets done. Baseball, it's pretty much over, right? Season done?
Just about. Actually, we actually just texted a while ago, just a minute ago, and we'll probably do one more before
Got summer break.
before training camp.
Yeah. Because you gotta get ready.
So
Yo,
we'll talk some NBA. We'll talk, mini camp with the Bears.
Yeah.
And probably stadium stuff too with the Bears. That's been a nice saga that we've been dealing with here. We'll do that, and then once the football season gets back rolling, we'll be back.
Well, see, the Knicks are in the finals with the Spurs. Now, I have to say that shout out to my friends from Williams because they are the reason I hate the New York Knicks. I mean, that's not even the Bulls in the finals. It's like I hate the Knicks. But here's the thing. Shout out to my homie Kev because every year the Knicks will be in the playoffs because I say, listen, they're the next year Knicks. It's always wait till next year. Just wait till next year. But hey, man, they're in the finals. We'll see how it goes. They won game one, and it wasn't like a fluke. It wasn't like a blowout. It was a win. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens, man. What you think?
My problem with Knicks fans, they're one of the most obnoxious.
Oh yeah,
fan bases out there, man.
And I love Kev. He is mad right now.
Knicks fans, man. I really can't.
Listen. When we were at school, this was so my first year at Williams was 97, 98, right? So that's the last championship year. So it was me, Sheezy, shout out to Sue, Showman White, Mike Waltz. And so we're the only Bulls fans. Everybody's there is Knicks fans. Now, it's people who was from DC, folks from everywhere else, but they just got on New York bandwagon. And I mean, they was talking crazy. So, I couldn't back down. And I'm in the Black Student Union, shout out to Rice House. It's 4 of us, and everybody else are Knicks fans. And I'm like, Mike came through. 4-0, they swept the Knicks that year, man. And we won a championship. Because I was talking mad cash. I just like, yeah. And I'm looking at school like, come on, White, come through, White, come through, please. Because I know I was talking crazy in here, man. But ever since then, I hate the Knicks. But shout out to my man. I hope the Knicks do well. But every year I would text them when they would lose the game. Like I would type them an N, second game is an E, third game's an X. Catching up for that nice T. Your next year, Knicks. He would just be like, I was not looking forward to this text, man. But I hope they do well.
I don't.
Hope they do well, man. I'm more rooting for America, right? Because it'd be like, they talk about how the American-born players aren't doing well in the league, and I mean, the Knicks win. It'd be the Finals MVP will be an American. I don't know, because Wimby's about to win a whole lot of stuff. Like, for real. Once he figured it out, because I think he ain't figured out his body yet. He's still gangly, you know what I mean? Once he kind of figure it out, like, body-wise,
yeah.
It's going to be a wrap for him.
Once he puts some strength on, get in that weight room. But for your Knicks fans,
yeah, man. Listen, the internet going to be nuts when they win, man. And everybody going to start wearing the New York Knicks hat. Like, y'all ain't for no Knicks. Again, that's why I tell everybody, you one of the few Blackhawks fans that I know and appreciate because you rock that stuff when it ain't even hockey time. So when they win, it's like legit when you do it. These other suckers are man, they out of there.
Nah.
Yeah, but again, but would you see the what's my man Caleb Williams cover?
I did. They got the Madden.
That's dope.
The Madden cover.
The Iceman was crazy. Yeah.
When the preview started coming out, I was a little worried because there used to be that Madden curse.
Yeah.
And I was like, but then somebody let me know that the Madden curse has been done for a good 10 plus years now. So
Okay.
we shouldn't have to worry about that. The jump man
That's crazy too.
pose was sick with
Yeah,
the
yeah. The
Chicago skyline
skyline.
silhouette
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
That was pretty cool. The Iceman
That Iceman is
is
sick. Yeah,
nice.
I'm gonna get that
So
as a post or something.
I might have to buy a physical copy of Madden this year just to
Yeah,
have it.
yeah. That Iceman is
Yeah.
nuts, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Caleb. Shout out to the Bears. Looking forward to a good season. A couple of quick announcements, guys. So as I spoke at an event that's called More Than Able, it was a book signing on Saturday at the Maple Park United Methodist Church. I was invited by Angel Lofton. She and her husband, they wrote a book about more than able. They have disabilities, and they were talking about just how they are more than able, and they had other people put their stories into the book as well, talking about some caretakers and whatnot. It's very, very powerful event. But it's funny because when they had the post, they have a picture of me, and at the top it says keynote speaker. It says founder Robert Griggs of Dads and Don'ts, and it says More Than Able book launch celebration. So I guess if you flash by it, you think I wrote a book. So people would call on me. It was like, "Hey man, you didn't say you wrote a book." I said, "Fam, if I wrote a book, you don't think me and Ez would have been talking about this for weeks?" You know what I'm saying? You think it's the first time you would have heard about it was on IG on a secret post? Come on, man. We'd have been talking about it. Y'all nuts. You think I wrote a book and just secret drop? Y'all crazy. Nah, man. Stop it. So no, but shout out to the event, man. Met a lot of good people there, made a lot of connections for dads and don'ts. And I was again, they asked me to be the keynote speaker, which I appreciate. And I want to shout out all the women that were there in terms of that came my way. But I want to shout out all the women that were there who were caretakers of their children or just powerful women who had their own disabilities and just kind of being really leaders in the space. So it was cool to be there and just be like, one of the female speakers that was there, and just talking on behalf of my kids and caring for them. And a lot of people were just coming up to me. It's funny as I was cool. I've done talks like this before, and I was cool, but I was thinking about the graduations, thinking about just a long event, and I mean it just hit me. I'm crying like Rob, stop! You got to get the speech out. But I was happy to be there, happy to meet everyone, and just you see these people. Some people had cerebral palsy, some people had just limb deficiencies, what have you, but they stay out here, doctors, they out here, photographers making things happen, moving the world, fixing things. You know what I'm saying? So nothing should stop you from doing what your God-given talent is, man. So it was really inspiring for me, and also inspiring just as a parent, because it's like, I can tell my kids, and don't nothing stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Nothing should stop you. We can keep this growing and moving. But again, just for everybody, if I write a book, trust me, Ez will have a hat with the book on it.
Absolutely.
Like we'll
A
lead
shirt.
every pod with excerpts from the book. Like trust and believe. It will be very, very clear if I wrote a book. Okay, like yeah. Just so come on now. But shout out to people that thought I did, because as I got a lot of likes, got a lot of good job, Rob. I was like, these are odd comments. I haven't spoken yet. And I went, then shout out to Frank. He was like, "Hey man, let me know where I can buy your book." I was like, "Dude, read it again. I did not write a book. I'm a keynote speaker at an event." But shout out to the support. Anyway, shout out to my man. When I write the book, save you $20. We get that real soon, man.
Hey, man,
But
you've been a
yeah.
popular speaker lately, man.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy,
Yeah,
isn't it? Look at
yeah,
that. Look at that,
yeah.
man. So, we'll see. Just kind of get, so if you're not, y'all, somebody need me to speak somewhere or ready to rock and roll, I can do it all, you dig? But it was a really great time, and talked about the next Dads and Don'ts event, which is Tuesday, June 16th at the Woodson Regional Library. So if you know a dad of a father, a dad of a child that is neurodiverse, disabled, got the autism, ADHD, or that BAD, you can let him know about our next event. That's always cracks me up. And so,
Yeah, it does. That BAD. Jeez.
because it's real, man. You got that BAD. Hey man, that's rough. That's rough on you, man. That's rough on you. So, and listen, and you guys know tomorrow's a national holiday. The one and only Ez McMahon has another birthday, another trip around the sun. Happy birthday to you, brother. Happy early birthday to
Thank
you.
you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. As
Appreciate
we
it.
discussed when the mics came on, you working on your birthday, but
I will be working. The White Sox are playing that night, so
gotta do what you gotta do, though, brother.
gotta
Gotta do
do
what
it.
you gotta,
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do, broski, because it's
Yeah.
real out here. Need them
That's
days.
right. That's right.
Need them days. So, anything special this weekend?
You catch me on the golf course.
Yes, sir.
Uh at some point, and we'll probably do a dinner or something like that. But nothing big. No
Yeah.
big parties or nothing like that. It's
We
not a
should go.
significant birthday.
How much? It's a weird. See,
It's a
like I've been talking to my family. I've been like, I've been saying I'm almost 50. My mother was like, "How old you gonna be?" I was like, 47 on my birthday. She's like, "You're not 50." I said, "I'm almost." It's like,
uh,
it's right there. You know what I mean? I don't have to claim it just yet, but it's like, this is nuts. I mean, thank God I'm this old. Thank God we're this old. But it's like, doggone, we this old. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's like that's tough. That's tough, man. Speaking of celebrations, I want to wish an early happy anniversary to my parents. They'll be married 61 years on Saturday, man.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I still got. I might send a picture to Sarah, an old school picture of my folks. From the when they got married in 1965, and it's hilarious because my mom is there with her curly hair. My pops got on his shades. It's a hilarious picture, man. They still kind of. It's still nice to see my
Was
80-year-old
he
parents let a
was he
hand. Go ahead.
rocking the fro yet?
Nah,
The
so my pops lost his hair early. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
he always had a low cut. And I
okay,
mean, he had the joint where they was growing out to the sides. He had to probably miss a hip, but guess what? He ain't care because he was swole. Say
okay,
so.
okay.
You
Yeah, I
know what I
dare
mean?
you.
But
I dare you
I
to.
dare you, that knock you in the head. That'd be nice to think about. Nah, man. But shout out to my parents, man. Again, it's nice to see my 80-year-old folks love to hang with each other, be together, man. It's always a blast. My mother, she cooks my father like roast him left and right. It's pretty hilarious, man. Sometimes he in the mood, sometimes he ain't. And I understand. Sometimes I feel like getting roasted. Okay. I'm not in the mood today. You got it. We were doing this 60 years, okay? I don't need to be roasted every day, but I'm thankful that they were again that I get to enjoy this with my parents, man, and I get to enjoy with my kids, they get to enjoy their grandparents. And it's funny. My dad was not funny, but my dad has a friend. And shout out to my dad. He's doing this nice Christian work. He visits his sick friends a lot, and a lot of his friends are sick or passed, or he'll go check them out, what have you. He has a buddy. Shout out to Mr. Key. He lives in Gary, Indiana, and he has his leg amputated, has some of his like fingertips because he has some disease, right? And it was kind of affecting him and took him down real bad. And Pops goes check on him. So he asked my sisters and I to go sing at this man's house, just uplift his spirit. So we were all like, all right, let's get to Gary. Got to Gary, went there, had a good time visiting Mr. Key and his wife. And so we were leaving, and my folks were like, did y'all eat? And we all like, yeah, I mean, we ate before we came here because you taught us not to leave somewhere hungry. They're like, okay, did y'all eat? And it's like, do y'all want to go somewhere and eat? It's like, well, yeah, we were going to Olive Garden. It's like, hey, we'll go with y'all. But my sister's like, I gotta go see 2300 Jackson Street. We were like, come on, man. So we ride. So we look it up. Shout out to Sharon, man. We look it up. She's like, it's 9 minutes away. Okay, cool. So I'm telling my pops, I was like, Pops, listen, I already knew what he was gonna say. He didn't say it, but I saw his face. I said, Sharon want to go to 2300 Jackson Street. He's looked at me. All right. So we drive it, and who's the mayor of Gary, man? You need to be fired. It's all this stuff just ain't nothing in Gary. You know what I mean? No one of the Jackson. Joe was like, listen, I will beat y'all to get out of here, okay? It makes sense. Ain't nothing in Gary, man. Doggone. I mean, for real, it's full schools just closed. Where's a school, high school just gone? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like been gone for years. No one to listen. Shout out to Joe
Hey
Jackson.
man,
I
that's
got to
right,
get
man.
y'all out of here.
We got to get the economy rolling again in
I
Gary,
got to
man.
get. I mean,
We
for
got to
all
get the
jokes.
we got to get the Bears to Gary.
Hey, maybe that. Listen, I might vote for that. Okay, they need something in Gary. You
They
did,
need
because
it. Arlington Heights don't need him.
doggone it, man. Sure, dog. Heights is cool.
Yeah,
Send the Bears.
they're
You know
fine.
what?
The
Send the Bears
Bears,
to Gary.
the
Yes,
Bears need to go to Gary.
I'm for that, man. Send the
Yes,
Bears to Gary, because
absolutely.
doggone it. And listen, make the whole town the Bears. Because guess what? It'll happen. And so, I didn't know what to expect, right? Because think about it. Now, I see all of this. I don't know what we about to see when we get 2000. I'm like, okay, we might get robbed pulling up there because they just waiting for suckers like us to pull up to see 2300 Jackson Street. So, we driving. Now, again, Pops don't use GPS. Like, even we said, Pop, we need the address. He said, I won't give you the address because we were first going there. He said, no, just drive down the street. Then when you pass the street to make a left, I said, whoa. What are you talking about? Give us the address, sir. I'm telling you where to go. But you don't need the address if I tell you, sir. Give me the address. He was giving us the wrong streets. We called the guy. So Pop said it's on 13th Street. It was on 15th Street. Hold on, man. You just gonna have us in Gary lost? Get out of here.
Hey
So
man, yeah.
Hey, listen.
Your dad's the original man there, man. Ain't no
Listen. He's
directions.
out there directions. What's just face like? I'm telling you where to go. Okay, thanks, Dad. So we get there. We driving. And you know, my sister's like, they getting excited, but we riding through Gary, like, yo, let's get this shit back to Chicago. This is nuts. So pulling up, it's a minute. You got to go like around some side street. And so Shannon's like, is that the high school they went to? I'm like, the high school nobody's in now? That's like dilapidated that nobody's been to in years? I think it is, right? Make a left and you pull up, man. And then you start hearing Rock My World by Michael Jackson. It's like, okay. And then all of a
Wait,
sudden,
just out and just
so
playing.
a guy, of course, was selling shirts because a guy that sells some shirts outside. And
I'm with him. I get it.
Right. It's like, hey, some sucker coming here today.
Yeah,
Oh, look at him.
yeah.
Six
I
of
feel
them
it.
right there.
Okay.
Right there we go.
Okay.
And so playing Rock My World. And he got the shirts. I didn't even look at the shirts. I was like, I'm gonna buy one. I know they're the cheapest shirts in the world. It probably say Mikhail Jackson or something like that. I was like, I'm cool. So, but you pull up to the house, manicure lawn, the house is painted nice. They got a nice gate. They got like a headstone for Michael Jackson, even though he wasn't the only one lived there, but doggone, I guess that's what you're here to see. And people outside like taking pictures, and my sisters love them. Jumped out the car. They got to taking pictures, dancing. I went down the wrong one way to help them get right in front of the place. And so I go around, my pops follow me, and I know he was like yelling at me because the sign said one way and I went down the wrong way. I was like, he about to whoop me in the middle of 2300 Jackson Street. Get turned around. And so I know my sisters, I ain't gonna rush them. So they dance and they taking videos, singing Rock My World to Jackson's. I'm like, ain't nobody here. But it was cool to see. Oh, it was funny. We were driving past we drove past his church, and it was like, Temple of Light Baptist Church, but it was it was a Michael Jackson photo of him like dancing smooth criminals. Like, y'all just, even the church got to use Michael Jackson to promote. This is insane. So so they get in the car, and then we get to Olive Garden. My mom was like, your daddy complained the whole time y'all was driving. But once he got there, he loved every minute. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. It sounds like something. I'm sure he was in the car like, these dumb kids, we can just go straight to Olive Garden. This is pretty nice. I like that. Michael Jackson house. So but shout out my folks. Again, they and my pops had that's their pre-anniversary celebration. So we all got to spend it together. So that was a lot of fun. I love my family, love my sisters, man. And we really had a really great time. So shout out to my folks, man. That's cool. And then one more thing. Let me tell our story today. So again, shout out to my sons, Aiden and Chase. They graduated last Friday from Southern Elementary. Very, very proud of them, man. It was cool. Chase he sang Celebration. He and another young lady, they did 2 verses of Celebrate, good time, come on. And so, my son Chase really was doing his Chase thing and singing like crazy. Really proud of him. They won a few awards, had a good time. They look fresh to death. I think Sarah posted it on the Dads and Don'ts page. I think it's probably copied on the SDP page as well. But just proud of them, man, that they made the graduation. So, my parents came, my sisters came. Shout out to Broski, he showed up. And, we always play this game. Brooklyn was at school. We always played this game. I was like, what would happen if Brooklyn was here? Because my mom was my mom was sitting down and she said, oh, I miss Brooklyn. I said, you do? For real? She's like, I do. I miss her face. I said, well, let's play the game. If Brooklyn was here, and mom was like, well, she probably would be biting someone on the stage. And I said, I think she knocked the tree over. My dad said, I think somebody would cause a fire in the back. It's like, what would happen if Brooklyn was here? I was like, well, number one, I wouldn't be here. I'd be like on the other side of the gate trying to take Brooklyn home. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her school for her being in school during the day, because we were able to enjoy the graduation. And again, just proud of the boys. This 8th grade thing is just a really big deal. And it's like, life moves quickly after this point. Like
absolutely.
Elementary school is, you take it, think about it, is 8-9 years, but high school is a blink of an eye.
Yeah,
I know people. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like elementary school went by so slowly.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, that freshman year of high school started.
Yeah.
Everything went by like in a snap, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. It's like people I know who had kids and they were freshmen. It's like they're sophomores now. And that seems like nothing's like duh, but it's like, dude, that's like you're almost done. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get past that first year, you're pretty much almost done.
Yeah.
and just thinking about that whole process of what that means. So that's why I definitely want to take, we talked about it, taking the boys to Williams, shout out to Williams, taking them to visit that and see that soon. But that's a real thing. We were talking about college and what that means. And I was talking with Chase about just friends. Let me ask you, do you remember grammar school at all? So let me just, for the listeners, those who aren't from Chicago or the Midwest, it's, I guess it's different places. Like we call it grammar school.
Grammar school. Yeah.
Some people, it's like middle school because they like leave a school K-5 and have to go to a completely other school. Like here in Chicago, you can stay in the same school.
Didn't do that.
Yeah,
there were a couple of like Hyde Park did have a middle school.
Okay.
But most
but usually stay in the same school. You same school. Yeah. And so that's probably why we all stay in Chicago if we can, because that's all we know. Formative years, we don't move, stay in the same place. But and so now going to high school was like, whoa, this is like, gotta get ready soon. So I'm trying to prime them in their minds very quickly. But I'm so proud of those boys and proud of all the things they're going to become. I thank God for them every day, man. So I think that's like all the announcements I got, because we didn't record. We missed last week.
We recorded last week, yeah.
There we go. That's why you get all these stories. So but shout out to everybody. Thank you for everybody who sent the gift, who like just called to check on the boys, who liked anything. I'm gonna try to find some times we can post this. I got all these pictures. Got to post them at some point. Put them online because somebody else trying to beat me to it. So then we're gonna make sure.
I saw a couple posts.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. We're gonna skip past that. And so man, just want to make sure that the boys know I love them. But I appreciate everybody. I know, petty way.
Yes,
I appreciate everybody that in love and appreciation to the boys, and to Brooklyn as well. Shout out to Mr. Brian Page at Elam, everybody there that everybody supports the Chipmunks. So, all right, we're gonna get into it. Everybody's favorite segment of the week is Ez versus everybody. All right, man, how you feeling?
The last 2 weeks have been rough, man.
Yeah, it's been a little tough. I mean, you kind of get like a 1, but it's cool. It's been working out for you, bro.
Hopefully my mind's ready. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I don't have faith in you, brother. So let's see. Let's go. Number 1. And if you're new here, we ask the one and only Ez McMahon 3 questions, and if he gets it right, he gets a point. If he gets it wrong, you being everybody, you guys get a point. So he's a little behind now, but we'll see how it goes. So number 1, here we go. Which Chicago lakefront museum opened first? The Field Museum, the Shedd Aquarium, the Adler Planetarium, or the Museum of Science and Industry?
Ooh. I'm going to say the planetarium's out. I'm going to say it's between the Field and the Museum of Science and Industry.
Mm-hmm.
Museum of Science and Industry was built for the World's Fair, 1893. I'm gonna go with the Museum of Science and Industry.
Nope, it's the Field Museum, 1893. It's all right. You had the year right. We had the museum wrong. You said Museum of Science and Industry.
Right. Science and Industry was built for that's where the expedition was.
No, I think it was the Field Museum. You sure? Go ahead, Google it real fast. My research said Field Museum.
Damn it.
Yep. It's cool.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's cool. Sorry.
Hold on. Let me see if I'm right about the building was.
No, I think you were right about the everything. It's just the museum. This is the wrong museum.
Okay. The Science and Industry opened for the 33.
Mm-hmm.
The World's Fair of 1933.
Okay. See? Well, Hey, still wrong. So, next question. Which Chicago street runs the farthest north and south? Is it Western, Ashland, Halsted, or Cicero?
I know this one. Western Avenue, I believe, is the longest street, either first or second longest street in the United States of America. I'm going with Western. Continuous street.
That's your final answer?
Final answer, Western
Again, Avenue. Runs the farthest north and south.
Yes.
Okay. Wrong. It's Halsted.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I mean, maybe the
no, I know that. I know that for a fact.
All right, well, look it up. Let's do. Okay, look it up. Edit all this too. See, now you challenge. Now you challenging all the questions you get wrong. Now you mad. It's cool.
I know that for a fact. Wait a minute. Hold on. Western Avenue is the longer street overall.
Which Chicago street runs the farthest north and south?
Yeah. Western stretches for 24 continuous miles within the city limits, from Howard Street on the far north side to 119th Street on the far south side, making it the longest continuous street in Chicago.
But type in which Chicago street runs farthest north and south. Type in that question.
Western only goes north or south.
Just type in the question. See if Halsted pops up.
Let's see.
Because there's something to this.
Halsted measures about 21 miles within the city limits.
And Western does what now? Wait a minute. What does it say Western does?
It says Western runs for 24 continuous miles.
In the city limits?
Within the city limits.
Okay.
From Howard Street on the far north to 119th Street.
Okay. Well, co-pilot's wrong today. Okay. So number 3.
That's a win.
That's a win. There you go. Have me take it. Now you challenge all the questions. Like, no,
let's go.
Brother.
Let's go.
Finish this quote is.
Let's do it.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, B, or rise to the challenge, C, or become forgotten, or D, or fall trying.
I'm gonna go with A.
Or long enough to see yourself. Huh?
It sounds better.
Yeah, well, it is A. Shout out to you, Ez. It is A. That comes from the Dark Knight, Batman. There you go, man. Say, look at you.
2-1.
2-1. Had the challenge. They fought for the other one.
And won the challenge.
Fought for the other one, man. So shout out to the one and only Ez McMahon with the easy. You going back to the files to check everything.
Yes.
Like,
sir.
Hey, man. Question on the other things.
Hello, my name is Chase Scriggs, and you're listening to my dad in the Supa Dupa podcast. I thank you for listening.
And now it's time for our crush of the month, unofficially sponsored by Crush Soda. Tag them, Sarah. Tag them. So again, this is May. Because I missed last week because of the graduation, trying to be a good dad, all that stuff. We have our crush of the month, and I'm excited about this one because I had to put the notes in my phone because it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, what are we doing? So, I was looking at, of course, the internets and whatnot. Saw his pictures of Hillary Duff. Shout out to Hillary Duff. And also, looking around. But then, with South Drake and the Iceman album, have you listened to that at all? What you think of it?
I haven't heard of it.
I'm a fan. Shout out to Shebang. That's my jam, man.
Haven't heard it yet.
Drake Iceman album. Other albums were coming out, you know what I'm saying? But then there was somebody who had an album, and I was like, I'll check her album out. And it was like, okay, not bad. And then, I went down a rabbit hole of looking at her like, wow, looks amazing. She's our age, you know what I'm saying? She got one of the most iconic songs out there from when we were younger. And like, I gotta, I love when a woman looks better in her like 40s than she does in her teens or 20s. So this crush of the month for May is the one and only Maya. Because if you are following her on the gram, she is like Fiji water. Okay, you understand me? Yikes! And I mean,
yeah,
you agree with that one, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen.
She's a very good follow.
Listen. You talking about somebody gorgeous, and when she speaks, it's just like, good God, she can read the phone book. You understand? I listen to every minute of it. So shout out to Maya. Check out her new album. It's out right now. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I downloaded it.
She was
great
here.
though.
She was here
I know.
last week.
That's what made me think about it. It was like, I missed her here, all this kind of stuff. But shout out to Maya again. Like, again, the single she got, the music she got is, I enjoyed the album. I've listened to Drake nonstop, but it's like I was able to listen to Maya here and there. And again, she just looks great. But all jokes aside, it's not just it looks like it's like I said, even as she gets older, she looks more youthful and juvenescent, and just looks like so calm and at peace. And you love to see that. You see people get old and they look old. Like she looks getting older. She looks fantastic. So shout out to Maya, our crush of the month, sponsored unofficially by Crush Soda.
I hear you. Hey, by the way, Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
You want to see her? She did a show on Netflix called Younger.
Okay.
Adult Hillary Duff.
Yeah, no doubt.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Say.
Shout out to Hillary Duff. So we're gonna take it old school. We're gonna wrap up a little bit. So when Ez and I first started the pod, we used to do the thing with the book of questions. This was our go-to because we know what to talk about in the beginning.
What
And
author's name? What was his name?
Gregory Stock. We still
Gregory
owe that brother
Stock.
some money. He
Yeah,
like
yeah.
dag nabbit. So and remember we did what was it called? Super Duper TV? Remember we did
Yeah, Super
those?
Duper TV.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
That
We were
was like
doing this a
those were
while
like the
ago.
shorts.
Yeah, yeah,
Those
yeah,
were the
yeah.
shorts,
See,
the
we were
original
ahead of
shorts.
we were ahead of the game, dog. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We
yeah.
had the game. So when we had a guest come on, we do Super Duper TV. That would be the promotion. But this book never fails. So because I've been doing graduations, prep and working, guess what you guys are getting? The book of questions, the Ez edition. So Ez, this is your birthday, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can pick the numbers. Remember, we got 100, 200 questions, sir. So remember, you can ask. We'll do two in the interest of time. You do two questions.
I'm I'm sure I probably already did this one, but
Yeah,
we're gonna go with my favorite number, the number 71.
71. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think we have because this question I don't know. I don't have an answer to. Would you be willing? This is number 71 out of the Gregory Stock, the book of questions. Somebody, what is he doing right now? Probably like working at like Burger King or something like that. Book never did anything. Would you be willing to have horrible nightmares every night for a year if you would be rewarded with extraordinary wealth?
I think we did do this question.
You think so? I don't have no. I mean, well, we want to stick with it.
We can stick with it though, because it
All
was so
right, so
long
what's your
ago.
answer?
We're never
Yeah,
gonna find which podcast I was on.
sure, I ain't really not. We got to talk about that too. I had to give a pop. Sayonara. Yeah. Save some dollars.
Say it. What's the question again?
Would you be willing to have horrible nightmares every night for a year if you would be rewarded with extraordinary wealth?
Yes.
And why is that?
Yes.
Because you think it's worth it
Because I
after a
think it's
year?
worth. Yeah, I'll take the bad dreams, the nightmares. I'll just have to wake up a lot.
Listen,
I may not be well rested, but
I mean, okay, I'm with you. This is a present value versus future value type of situation. Shout out to business school. But have you ever had a horrible nightmare?
yeah, I had one the other night.
You want to do that every night, 365 times?
Well,
You
it
know what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
Wait. I
See,
guess
that's
it wasn't.
It
It
that's what I'm saying.
awful.
See, right. So think of the worst nightmare you've had. This says horrible nightmares every night. That's like I can't go to bed. You gotta go to bed. You
This
want this
was.
money.
I had the night, and this has been a reoccurring one like for
Yeah.
years, and it
Okay.
actually went away for a long time,
Hmm.
and I was so happy, and it came back the other night.
See.
I'm back in high school. It's game time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find my uniform.
Wait, that's your horrible nightmare?
Yes.
You wake up, baby,
Yes.
a uniform.
I'm a
Really?
miss kickoff.
That's
That was a horrible
okay.
dream.
I don't think that qualifies. I mean, okay, you can have that dream every night and get your money. You be just fine. Okay.
Oh,
Stop it. Get out.
I
of here.
need to finish it, and I thought
Okay.
I had finished it, and it came back.
Okay. I think you're missing the question, sir. It's like they said
That was
horrible,
that was a horrible
not
dream.
like
That was a
not
horrible
like
dream.
sad. They like
It wasn't sad. It was horrible.
So you wake up. So okay, when this dream happens, you wake up and then you're
I
like,
woke up like, oh my God. Yeah. And I was like, oh, those days are over. I don't have to worry about that.
This is ridiculous. You can't be serious right now.
I'm dead
like
serious.
okay. I want to validate your feelings. I'm sorry about that, sir.
I'm dead serious.
But serious. Okay. I don't think now if that's the horrible nightmare. Oh, it's
Now,
like
what you talking? Are you talking about like a Freddy Krueger type?
I mean so maybe to your
sad
point.
death every night.
Maybe to your point, that is if it's all relative. Like a horrible nightmare. I've had some nightmares was like I woke up like, whoa, crap. You know what I'm saying? I can't go back to sleep type of nightmares, right?
Yeah.
And so like if it's that for a year, I don't know, man, because that year, because it's so traumatizing. Because think about that. If it's so horrible and so bad, you're not sleeping, you just messed up. All your money going to doctor bills and therapy because it's. Well, I guess if you're extraordinarily wealthy, you get over
you
it
can
in a
afford
year.
it. You can,
I guess you just gotta add on an extra year so you can really spend your bread. But I don't know, man. I mean, I think that's the thing. What's horrible is relative, clearly, because your dream is way different than what I thought a horrible dream would be. But that's again, for you, that it would be a horrible nightmare, right?
It
And
was
for me,
awful. It
yeah,
was game time. And I'm like, what is going on?
right,
Where's my
right,
helmet?
right.
I can't find my jersey. Where's my pants? I need my pads. Nothing was around.
They wake up, "Ah, ah, baby,
And I
you
looked
see
and
my
they're ready
jersey?"
for kickoff. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my
you
God.
can't
And
see.
I woke
Listen,
up.
yeah, you love football, brother. I mean,
Um,
that's something with Cheese Louise. Okay,
that's something. Yeah.
ne next one.
All
What's your
right.
next number?
What's the
Out of 200.
200?
Yeah,
Let's go 145.
45. Whoa, can't do that one. All right, guess
Uh, Jesus.
I'll take after the show. But yeah, can't do that one.
Okay.
Maybe we
Then
could, but this would be super duper after dark. So go ahead.
let's go two down. Let's go to 143.
All right. Yeah, I don't think you want to do this one either.
Jesus. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go
yeah.
all the way. Let's go back to 58.
All right, yeah, that might be better. 'Cause those are just yeah. Some questions I don't need to know about you, brother. Okay, number 58. Uh A good friend pulls off a well-conceived practical joke that plays on one of your foibles and makes you look ridiculous. How would you react?
Wow, what is a foible?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just about to Google that real quick. I think the context is something that, like, I feel like I should know what this word means, and I've heard it. I've heard it, but this
Wait,
is
there you
out of
go. Foible
context.
meaning a
Yeah,
minor, harmless, or endearing flaw in someone's character or behavior.
yeah.
All right. You see what I got in my verbal on the SAT.
Hey, man, my math was better. I got into college on my math score. And I don't say
Repeat that.
foible.
Repeat
I
that
say
question
quirks.
again.
I say quirks. Okay. Uh, a good friend pulls off a well-conceived practical joke that plays on one of your quirks, foibles. Come on, Dr. Stock, and makes you ridiculous, makes you look ridiculous. How would you react?
I would be hurt by that.
You think so? But to me, ain't that what we do anyway? How often we roast each other for like the weird stuff people do? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what like, and you and I are in the same group of friends that like crack. Like think about Poopsie. I can always say the code words. Poopsie and
But
A
no, no,
shirt
no, no,
are
no,
different
no, no, no,
colors.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
This is on your character though. This is about your kid.
Okay.
This isn't like just some random happening that went on.
Poopsies.
This is you got the poops.
Keep the poops. Inside joke.
What are you talking about?
Not me. Yo, went there with a bathroom with no door is that's, that's diabolical. Again,
Oh, I wish I could tell you guys
inside
this
joke.
story.
We
Oh
really
man,
cannot. Oh God. Oh
you got the
man.
poops? No, what are you talking about?
No, okay. So, I guess you're saying
I'll say they're actually talking about, the type of person that you are. The
you're
your no.
so again
That would
a
hurt me.
foible, a minor harmless quirk, weakness or eccentricity in someone's
I
character.
didn't take that the minor. Okay, all
So
right,
it
all
is
right.
generally seen as an endearing or unimportant flaw rather than a serious
Okay,
moral
I
failing.
take that back then. I take that back
So okay,
then.
because remember we had a call once, me, you, Marshall, Sheezy, and remember D had them young people haircuts. Remember that? And
Yeah.
I said, Sheezy, she got the young people haircuts, and he looked up, and next thing I know, he didn't have a haircut no more. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey man, you got your hair. I don't. I was just cracking a joke. My bad. That's what I always
Uh,
do. So I feel like you have to ask what kind of friend is this? Because again, like say like even my family, right? They call me Ticky Ricky, because I'm particular about that. I like things a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I like things in a certain order. So they mess with me. Like, I don't drink after like people on eat straws. No, they know. They're like, if you sip on his straw, throw the can away. Like, I'm done with it. Give me a new one. So like that's just stuff we know. I feel like if it's your close friends, they know that about you. So I feel like if it's a joke, and like I said, it makes you. Now here's the thing. Now, I will say this: it makes you look ridiculous. I think that's the part that would give me pause. If it's one thing, if it's like, we cracking a joke, we doing something like okay, I'll share this. For example, so that's actually a good example. It's because now I'm thinking about what I'm saying. I probably changed my answer. So I think I realized I have a gluten allergy, right? But before I didn't know that. So like I didn't eat a lot of foods because it just would make my stomach hurt. And so I didn't know, and as a young, I didn't know what it was. So it's like I just ate what I knew would be okay, right? Now there's some people who would tease me about it. Now there's some who would be like, oh, well, he just eat this way. Now sometimes it'll be like Rob, like I don't want to tell the whole story, but it'd be like, oh, Rob eat funny, and it was a whole big thing. And I was like, I got a thing on my stomach. You ain't have to tell everybody about this. You know what I'm saying? So in that instance, it was like, I guess it was a foible, but it was like, I don't need everybody knowing about this. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like,
you're
this is
hurt
a
by
personal
that.
thing. I guess I was offended. I
Yeah,
would be offended. Yes. Yes. Okay. Very true.
yeah.
I walk the dog through the park. Yes. I would be. I would be. Yeah, because I guess you feel like this. That's the part I guess I didn't think about. That makes you look ridiculous, right? It's one
Right.
thing if it's just a joke and it's like a funny ha ha, but like you really did this. That means you've been waiting to do this, and you put this thing in your back pockets. I can't wait to roast him with this. Here, look at you. You forgot your. I hid
Uh,
I hid your football jersey and your
and your
helmet
helmet and your
and your
pads.
pads.
Damn it.
You- so you couldn't do that for a year. Look at you. You wouldn't make it. You wouldn't make it past a week. You know what I'm saying? Keep the
You know what?
money.
It's not
Keep
even.
the
It's the
money.
fact. Wait. It's the fact that the damn dream came back.
Oh,
That's the
see that?
thing.
Yeah, you stressed. Are you stressed, brother? You all right? You
I
talk?
don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm
Okay.
fine.
Well, just I'm here for you, brother.
But it was gone for good 5, 6, 7 years,
Heck,
and now it's
heck, man.
back.
Yeah, sorry, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, got stress. Got stress in your mind, man.
Maybe.
All right, let's do one more. We got here.
Let's do number 96.
96. That was a good year, actually. Okay. Knowing you had a 50% chance of winning and will be paid 10 times the amount of your bet if you win, what fraction of what you now own would you be willing to wager?
Ooh, that's a good question. Knowing you're gonna win.
Yeah. Knowing you had a 50 no, you had a
Oh yeah,
50% chance
50%
of winning,
chance. 50% chance
10
of winning.
times of what you bet. Man, that's life though. Ain't that gambling anyway?
Damn. Um,
I guess 50%. I mean, it's of winning 10
50% chance to
times.
get 10 times that amount.
What fraction of what you
Um,
now own would you be willing to wager?
I'm not really a gambler, so
Yeah.
wait, let me get a calculator out here.
Well, while you're computing, I think for
Let's
me, it would be like 10%. It wouldn't be a crazy number because
That's a
it's
lot,
like,
man.
I mean, if you hit, you hit.
Yeah, but if you don't, man, you're gonna be
Yep.
missing.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. So maybe it might be one or two. I guess to that
Wait,
point, I
is
guess
this cash on hand or
right that Scott didn't say. It just says what fraction of what you now own you wouldn't wager. But I mean, if you
that's
got a
everything. That's
50%
everything.
chance
Okay. No, I'm gonna
to
put
win 10
everything.
times, you gonna put everything? You bet everything? Oh, you
That's
say
no, no,
whoa.
no, no, no. I'm
I
saying,
say whoa.
uh,
Yeah, I say, well, no, I think I would say 10. Let me see. Because 10% is what? That's probably all my Jordans. Yeah, what fraction of what you now own? I was okay, maybe 5%. Because then if you bet and you win 10 times of that, that's not a bad payday. But if you lose, so I think that's where the equation has to land. More about if you lose. Because people when people gamble or people just bet, they only think about if they win, but you have to like think about if I lose, right? Will I be okay with that as well?
I do 5%.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Five.
thinking. But
Five.
because here's the thing. you get paid 10 times. That's what I'm like, okay, if I'm win,
but
that's
that, hey, that 5 is gonna hurt though.
Well, I mean, well, that's the point of the gamble, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But because if you hit, that's now times 10, right?
Yeah.
And you got to be willing to lose that. Is that 5% enough? Like some people might say 50% because they got 50%. I'm telling you that people operate on hope. I don't operate on hope. No.
But if that hit though,
woo, scandalous.
Doing all right.
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah.
So again, that was great. That's the book of questions. We should bring this back, man. Maybe next time I'm prepared for a pod, we'll do this again. So the book of questions by Gregory Stock, PhD. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're alive. I hope you're doing well.
Wait. I think he is. He's still around.
Yo, shout out. Where's he living?
I don't know.
Okay, there's a lot of research today.
He studied at UCLA though.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Gregory Stock. He's like,
doesn't say what
I wrote a book.
Now.
Nobody reads it. We do, sir. We should find him. Get him on the pod. That'd be great.
This isn't his only book though. He's written a lot though.
It's not his only book?
I don't think so.
What else he got? Okay.
Here's the book of questions. He's got a book called Meta Man: The Merging of Humans and Machines into Global Superorganism, 1993.
All right. I think I'm in 93. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's ahead of the game.
He's ahead of the game. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's ahead of the game for real. They got him locked up somewhere, man. He ain't writing no more books. Yeah. I'm gonna stop saying his name.
Redesigning Humans: Our Inevitable Genetic Future from 2002.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop talking about him. Yeah. Last time we talking about Gregory stuff. Listen, we already shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even talk about the president today. Like we already shadow banned.
Yeah, he knows.
We definitely ain't talking about this dude. Yeah, nah, man. He in a bunker, right? He's in a bunker right now. He turned off his internet a long time ago.
They don't have his birthday on here.
I'm of course not, because they wiped him, dog. What are you talking about? You talking about Meta? What was it? Meta something? 93?
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. He was talking about the AI, about the Allen Iverson.
About the Allen Iverson, 93. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Well, that's something. Well, yeah, won't say his name anymore. So, thank you for checking out the Super Duper podcast. If you do not take your lessons lightly, make sure you follow us on our socials, SUPA, DUPAPOD, online at HP53 Productions, and on YouTube at HP53 Productions. Happy birthday to you, brother. Really wish you all the best, man. For real. Hey, make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, mama, this is the Super Duper podcast.
Champagne from you and I. Wait, you and I? Now that's champagne if you was I. Would you be off on this campaign? Is it suicide? If you know that bringing hope here is how careers die. Or do the K stand for kamikaze? For Jay Silent, it's everywhere you can feel them probably. Surely, lately, I've been up late with demons in my basement trying to get me to hate this. Life thinking I should be further and then I choke up. As soon as I got silent, then the truth spoke up. They said, how you know you ain't perfect? Let that soak up and soak in. You know how you know that you blessed? I woke up, and oh my God, feeling myself, know why? 'Cause I woke up. That's all it takes to be great, y'all. That's all it takes.